Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, made possible by our exclusive community at Patreon. Please visit patreon.com/RBDR, particularly if you are a regular viewer of this program. I'm Bob Lederer. We received several reactions from viewers following our report last week about the proposed algorithm blocker, which the cloaking company's Team and Shep proposed as an effective response to personal data abuses by social media sites. Most of the input takes dead aim at the information damage that would be done to researchers if a proposed algorithm discombobulator, and sorry, but that's the best word I could come up with, were to actually be made available to individuals so they could regain control over what they post and how it is used. Obviously, research is increasingly reliant on what people post and what those posts translate and indicate about them, their likes and dislikes, their preferences and desires, and then their very personal attributes, their age, gender, etc., can be integrated for even greater clarity and provide the why behind their attitudes and behavior. But why should social media sites continue to have unencumbered control over the data which their members post, with little or no consumer balance or control over capture of their data and how it is actually being used? The more I discover about abuses on the part of Facebook, Twitter, Google, etc., to name just a few, the more I think we might consider the side of consumers and their data. It's quite understandable that the philosophy that says that social media sites are free to consumers because of what can be done with their personal data is something that has worked so far for the social media sites. And there are actually new reports about Facebook giving consideration again to paid memberships to individuals who don't want to be exposed to ads. However, when Facebook rules permit the kind of abuse typified by the Cambridge Analytica situation, and we subsequently learned that that was not an isolated situation in which millions of Facebook members' personal data was permitted to be tapped, well, it seems to me that it's a scenario that screams for much greater control and observation. The government isn't going to impose any controls over social media giants' use of personal data. So millions of individuals will continue to be treated like information flocks that are being led to the data collection farm. If the social media sites themselves are left to their own devices, well, they'll come up with some solutions, but you can be sure that consumer interests will fall way down the list of their priorities and concerns no matter what they say publicly. So why not consider, if not approve of, what the cloaking company and others are saying about implementing third-party solutions that put consumers in a more balanced position with social media sites vis-a-vis the use of their personal data. Shift the balance a bit and induce social media companies to come to the table and meet with consumer groups with proposals that are more in line with consumer interests and demands. What do you think? That's your Research Business Daily Report, made possible by members of our exclusive community on the crowdfunding platform Patreon. Special thanks to our current patrons, including our newest one, Clark Murray. As a group, they decided to make it possible for RBDR to continue to help them and the industry by supporting us. Now, if you are a regular viewer of RBDR, and I know there are literally thousands of you out there, you should join the community and gain access to exclusive RBDR perks and services in the process. So please visit patreon.com/RBDR. Size of your organization doesn't really matter. Any size research company out there or client research organization can be of benefit. We hope you have a great research day and that we'll see you back here tomorrow.